All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to explore something really fascinating: how you can use ancient wisdom, specifically Sun Tzu's organizing strategies, to get a serious edge in modern business. I mean, just think about your market right now. Have you ever stopped to wonder if maybe, just maybe, a text that's over 2,000 years old could hold the keys to your biggest sales challenges today? And what about the constant race to the bottom on price? It's exhausting, right? Doesn't it feel like there has to be a smarter way to win customers, a way that doesn't just mean you're constantly slashing your own margins?
So imagine this. What if you could stop chasing short-term tactics and instead start using proven, battle-tested principles? I'm not talking about just making one more sale. I'm talking about principles designed to secure lasting victory in your marketplace.
And that brings us to the core of this whole thing: the Sun Tzu advantage. This is all about translating that timeless strategic wisdom into a real, decisive competitive edge that you can use today.
Because let's be honest, the market today isn't just a marketplace. It's a battleground for ideas, for products, for attention. Having a great product is just table stakes. Real success comes from having a superior strategy to outthink and, outmaneuver your rivals.
So what do we even mean by the Sun Tzu way in business? Well, it's a complete mindset shift. It's about going from being reactive to being proactive. You learn to anticipate what your competition's going to do next, you craft approaches that really connect with your customers, and then you execute your plans with, well, military-grade precision. And look, this isn't some abstract philosophical lecture. Nope, this is a practical, hands-on toolkit for professionals who are on the front lines every day. So whether you're a marketer, a sales exec, a manager, a consultant, or an entrepreneur, if you're looking for that deep strategic edge, this is absolutely built for you.
So how does this whole transformation actually happen? Well, it all kicks off on day one. We're talking foundational strategy. This is where you learn to build a position that is basically unbeatable.
The very first step, and it is absolutely critical, is learning to secure your position. Sun Tzu said that before you can ever think about advancing, you have to have a deep, unshakable understanding of your own ground.
So this part is all about a really rigorous self-evaluation. You'll learn a framework to analyze your own strengths and your weaknesses in the bigger market. The idea is to set yourself up to win the marketing war before the first battle even begins.
Okay, once your position is totally secure, then it's time to go on the offensive. The next module is all about learning how to stop reacting to the market and start dictating the terms of engagement yourself.
The key here is all about seizing the initiative. You're going to get the practical skills to know when to launch that new marketing campaign, the attack, and when to consolidate your gains and defend your market share. It's about rhythm and timing. It's the real art of the marketing operation.
Now let's jump to day 2, and you'll see how it all builds. Once you have that strong foundation, we can focus on the tactics that actually lead to victory. This day is all about flawless execution.
First up, surprise and maneuver. In a market that is this crowded, being predictable is your worst enemy. As Sun Tzu taught, true victory almost always comes from the element of surprise. The core idea here is really simple. Going head-to-head, direct conflict, that just leads to a long, costly fight for everyone. But a surprising move, a creative campaign, an innovative new channel, an offer no one saw coming, that is what gets you the win.
Next, we've got a tactic that might sound a little strange in our super complex world: simplicity. Sun Tzu was obsessed with simplicity in planning, and let me tell you, it is an incredibly powerful marketing weapon.
This is all about stripping away all the friction. You'll learn how to engineer a customer journey that's so easy, so seamless, that buying from you actually feels like an accomplishment for them. And it's that simplicity that builds a kind of loyalty that goes way beyond just one transaction.
So, here's a quick look at the whole 2-day journey. We start with the core principles and securing your position. Then we move to offensive action. Day 2 builds right on top of that with surprise, concentrating your resources, and the huge roles that leadership and simplicity play. It's a progressive, totally logical path to strategic mastery.
So, after these 2 days, what does it all add up to? Well, it's about one thing: mastering your market. It's about the tangible, real-world outcomes you will walk away with. You will be able to produce sales strategies that are genuinely effective, not just reactive. You'll apply these battle-tested principles to your own work, plan your marketing using these proven methods,
optimize every resource you have for maximum impact, and maybe most importantly, you'll lead your team with a true strategist's mindset.
And one of the key frameworks you're going to master is the 3E principle. Think of it as a powerful tool to optimize every single marketing activity you do, making sure you get maximum economy, efficiency, and effectiveness from every dollar and every hour you invest.
So, this brings us right back to the ultimate question. It's not just about competing anymore, it's about winning. After seeing the strategy, the tactics, and the outcomes, there's really only one question left to ask yourself. Are you ready to win the marketing war?